everyone, hope everyone's doing safe and well. Welcome to another video. This one's a bit impromptu actually. I've just literally about 10 minutes ago decided to do this because I'm just getting ready and I've put this jumper on, and it's one of the new jumpers that I got from the Mom Made Design shop from Etsy, and it's the one that says self-confidence is the best outfit, rock it and own it. And as I was putting it on, I just thought, oh, well, this relates perfectly to what I was thinking about talking about in this video. As you can see by the title, it's like a little get ready with me, but also like a little discussion about like self-confidence and self-love and things. It's been on my mind to try and broach this subject for a while, but I just didn't quite know how to do it, and I didn't want it to seem, you know, artificial or anything like that. I wanted it to be quite natural and quite just like I'm sitting here chatting to a friend while I'm getting ready, you know, like you sat in my room with me and just talking honestly about things. And I've just had a shower, and like I say, I've got my joggers on, I've got my comfy jumper on, and then like I say, I was just looking, putting it on and then reading it, and I thought, actually, maybe this is a good time to you know, have a talk about self-confidence and things, because one of the reasons I wanted to talk about it with you guys is I'm really on like a self-love, self-confidence journey, and I have been for a while now, but it's been more intense and more as a priority and focus in my mind, especially within the last couple of weeks and months. I'm really trying to make a conscious effort to do better with it and to really try and make progress and improvements with it, because every single person on this planet, you know, we all have a self-love, self-confidence journey. You know, we're all on a journey trying to fully accept and love our bodies, fully accept and love our minds, our hearts, our bodies, just everything about us. You know, it's a constant journey and progress of ups and downs, trying to really truly love ourselves. Sorry, I think I just spat that. So I don't know if it went flying across the screen. But I was just really thinking about it, and I was thinking that, you know, it's not just me, it's not just women, it's not just girls, it's everybody. Like, I think we're just all on this really up and down roller coaster ride of, you know, really embracing ourselves for who we truly are, you know, the good, the bad, the ugly of us, like the good parts of ourselves, the not so good parts of ourselves, the bits that we'd like to change but that still are us, you know, like it. I think it's just a really ever changing, ever constant going journey, but I'm really trying to make sure that I'm being better with it and being better with myself. I've brushed my hair, and although it doesn't look like I've brushed it, but I've brushed it and just fanned it out. I'm going to dry it in a minute, but I'm just quickly going to clean my face. I'm just using the Garnier Skin Active Micellar Cleansing Water just to quickly rub over my face before I put me serum on and everything. By the way, I've not been on since I did, not in my last vlog, the vlog before, I showed you that I got some new Olay products, so like the serum sticks, the night moisturising cream and everything like that, and the new day moisturiser one, and I've not been on since I've started using them. But oh my god, like I really recommend the products, guys. Like I think I said in the vlog when I was going over the products, but I absolutely love Olay. I've never had an Olay product steer me wrong, to be honest. And the serum sticks, like, it makes my face, number one, it makes it smell so lovely, because one of the sticks is jasmine and the other stick is pomegranate. So my face always smells lovely after putting it on. But holy moly, does it make my skin feel hydrated as hell. Like, it really does. It makes it feel so lovely, smooth, hydrated. Like, it's not dry, it just makes it feel really nice, like just full of moisture, makes my skin soft, smells lovely, and it just makes me feel better. Like, it makes my face feel better, and it provides like a little glowy dewy look as well, which is really nice. So yeah, it's been a 10 out of 10 from me, guys. And you don't need to use a lot of it. You literally just glide the stick over your face. and then just dab with your fingertips any excess products once you've finished dabbing it round. But holy moly, yeah, it's amazing. I'm really, really enjoying it. Just makes my skin look that bit brighter and rejuvenated, if you like. It's just, yeah, really, really worth it. And same again with the night cream, guys. The Olay Night Moisturising Cream, the 7-in-1, is amazing. It just makes my skin feel so soft. Like, my face has never felt so soft as when I put the night moisturizer on. It feels really soft, really creamy, like silky, just everything you want your face to feel like. And it just, I think it is actually making a difference to my skin. Because as I said, when I was showing the products, I'm not a girly girl in sense of makeup and beauty treatments and like makeup products and everything like that. But I'm really trying to step up my skincare, looking after my skin better, making sure I always clean it, making sure, you know, exfoliate and hydrate it and use really good moisturizers. So I have a separate one now for day and for night. And I am noticing a difference. My skin just like feels better. Like at the moment I've not got anything on, but I've just done the cleanse. I've got a big spot that's come out this morning right there, the little cheeky blighter. Isn't it annoying when the spots come right on in the middle of your chin and you're like, really, you had to go there? But you know, these things happen. It'll go soon anyway. But overall, I'm quite lucky when it comes to spots and blemishes. I don't tend to get them that often. Like, these are little freckles, but I think it's mainly that spot there, and the rest is doing okay. But I digress. I'm blathering on. But the main talk that I wanted to do was about the self-confidence and the self-love journey. As I say, mainly because it is something that I'm making a priority to try and work on myself. And one of the ways I'm trying to do that is I'm trying to educate myself better about it. So on social media, like Instagram, I've really developed a liking for Instagram, and I only joined it not that long ago. I think I joined it towards the first half of this year, and I'm really trying to make sure that I follow accounts that are body positive, people that look all different shapes and sizes. I don't follow people that all look the same, and you know, I'm making sure that I follow accounts that, you know, it's all different, wide variety of information and ways of life and cultures and different ways to learn to love yourself and different ways to, you know, love life and live life, and different practices that people do, such as wild swimming or, you know, free dancing, and just people that, you know, like plants and nature and animals, and just all different things, really, all different things that make me feel good and make me feel happy, and things that I would like to try and practice myself. But when it comes to women that are very confident in themselves, no matter their shape, their size, their you know, how they dress, how they look, how you know, I follow women that are truly inspirational, and they really have that inner confidence, inner belief in themselves, and it shines through. Like, you can really see it, and it's something that I'm really trying to work on, because at the end of the day, you are you, you know. And if you can't, and this is something that has been said to me before, and I registered it, but I never truly really took it on board and the impact of it. But if you can't love yourself, then how do you expect others to love you, sort of thing? Like you are you, and first and foremost, you need to be able to love you and to respect you and to take care of you, you know, like, and it's true, you know, like my inner dialogue. And I follow quite a lot of people, and I've read a few books about being body positive, about self-love, self-confidence, about your mindset of how you speak to yourself and how you treat yourself. And one of the things that I read was, with your inner dialogue, that really take note about the way you speak to yourself, and think to yourself, would you speak to your sister, your mother, your daughter, your nieces, your friends? Would you speak to any other person that you love the way you talk to yourself? Like, imagine yourself as a little girl. Would you speak to the young girl version of you the way you're speaking to yourself now? And when I read that, I was like, holy moly, that really resonated with me, because sometimes I can be so nasty with myself, and it really shocks me, because I think, why the hell am I being so mean to myself? Like, why am I degrading myself? Why am I thinking bad things about myself? Why am I doing that? Because then I'm affecting my mood and how I'm feeling and how I'm carrying myself. And then other people around me end up suffering because of that, because of me constantly battering myself with negative thoughts about myself. I'm then projecting that onto people close to me, and it has been noticed where loved ones will say, hold on, Becca, why are you saying that about yourself? Because like sometimes I put a wall up where, because I've always struggled with self-confidence and self-esteem. It's always been something that's been a work in progress, but it's like I put a defensive wall up so that if I joke about it, then that means that people can't attack me with it. So like, say for example, my weight, or how I look, or, you know, things like that. If I'll make a comment like, yeah, all right, I know, I'm the fat one, I'm the big one, or like, I don't know, like I'll make silly jokey comments. I mean, they're not jokes really, but I'll put something out there and make it sound casual and glib, and then people will say, no, hold on a minute, why are you saying that? Don't say that, like, you're not, don't say that, you know, and things like that. And then it's only after that I think, oh, like sometimes I don't even realize that this is why it's got to the point where I'm really, really trying to make a conscious effort to treat myself and talk to myself better, because it's getting to the point where it's going to affect the relationships of those close to me, because it makes me feel down, it makes me feel low, it makes me feel emotional, and it affects the way I am and the way I embrace things. And at the end of the day, I want to be happy Becca. You know, I want to get back to the Becca that's really happy, and she doesn't care if, you know, like, she doesn't care how she looks, and she doesn't care how other people might perceive her and everything like that. Because at the end of the day, everyone's going to have an opinion, and they're all going to be different. No two people are going to think the exact same thing. And what truly matters is what I think about myself, and making sure that my family and my relationships, my close friends and people that are close to me, as long as they're happy and that I'm not affecting them in a negative way. And ultimately, I just want to be able to truly look myself in the mirror and say, do you know what, Becca? I love you. I love myself. Like that. It feels so bizarre to like say that, like you're being, I don't know, big, like, oh God, being up yourself and all that. It's hard when you read the books and you listen to people with them like speak when they're doing the motivational speaking, and they say, try and look at yourself in the mirror and compliment yourself, and, you know, say nice things about yourself. It's so hard to do because it's so alien. Like, I'm not used to doing that, and it feels like, well, am I gonna be a bit like, does it sound like I'm being big-headed, or does it sound like I'm being I don't know, but actually no, I get it, because I need to get comfortable with acknowledging the good about me so that I can really embrace it and let it shine through, I guess, like, you know, and just so that it doesn't affect my quality of life in a way where it makes me not want to go out, or not make me want to do things, or, you know, like, and it is something that I'm really trying to do. Like, I don't always say it out loud. Sometimes I'll just do it in my head and try and put that as like a routine practice where I'm trying to think of things or say things that I like and accept about myself. And it does feel so alien, and it is a process of trying to get comfortable with doing that. But I understand why they say to do that and to try and really get comfortable with doing that. So I just thought that for today's, I would say it out loud and I would do it with you guys. So I'll look in the mirror and I'll say the things today. But so today I'm gonna say that I like my curly hair, love my curly hair. There's been a lot of times I will moan and complain about my curly hair, but actually I do love it, and I am so glad that I have curly hair. And sometimes it goes an absolute mess, an absolute state, and it looks like I've been dragged through a hedge backwards, or I look like I've been electrocuted because the curls just go poof. Or if I get sweaty and hot at work, like the front curls will just poof. But actually, I really like my curly hair, and my hair's a big source of comfort for me, because with the curls, I'll go when I'm relaxing or thinking about things, or if something's on my mind or I'm anxious, I'll curl my hair. So actually, my hair is a really big source of comfort for me. It's something that I do to seek comfort. So I love my curly hair. And the next thing I'm going to say is I love my blue eyes. I've had compliments about my blue eyes over the years, and I've always just shook it off. But actually, do you know what? I love my blue eyes. I think they're a really nice colour. I think, you can see a lot of emotions, and a lot comes through the eyes, doesn't it? Like love, I think love comes through the eyes, and emotions and expressions and everything, it all comes through the eyes. So I love my blue eyes. And for my last one, I'm gonna say that I love, this one's a bit, because of how the world's been lately, it's been a real struggle to keep hold of this aspect of myself. But I've always been a very positive person, where I've always wanted to see the good in everything, the good in people, the good in situations, the good in life. And I always try to remind myself and people around me of the good in everything. And lately it's been a struggle for me to do that, because of just the way the world's been and all different things, and it's really affected me. And I want to get back to that part of me, the really positive, happy Becca that, just really embraces all the positives and everything, and doesn't let the negatives weigh in and overtake the positives, because it's so easy to do that. And I think it's really important to not let that happen, because otherwise you can lose yourself. And I'm someone that truly believes in taking the good from everything, even just the simple things in life, like enjoying watching the birds in the garden when they're all eating, or when the squirrel comes, and he's a big squirrel, and watching him, and it just makes me feel happy to watch him, and I think he's funny. And simple things like seeing Floki, how he makes me happy. And, if I have a laugh and a joke with my sister, or when I'm in my room and I'm comfy at night, and I'm in my pajamas and I'm in my bed, I've got my candle on, I've got my TV on, and I just feel really nice and cozy. And I think to myself, I love my room, and I love how it is now, and I love that it's full of everything that is me. It's got all my touches, and just even just like my new Olay products, like it makes me feel good to be using them, and I'm happy that they seem to be working and that they feel nice, and also like the fact that you always hear really bad negative stories in the news, and you always hear about the worst of humanity on the news. I feel like you always hear the stories about when people are acting at their worst. But actually, I think the news really needs to work on sharing a lot more stories about seeing the best of humanity, and when people are being the best of themselves, because there are so many incredible people out there, inspirational people that truly do good, that truly try to live with the values of respect each other, be kind to each other. And I've been raised with that. Both my mum and my dad have always raised me and taught me that you speak to people how you want to be spoken to, you treat people how you want to be treated, you treat other people's property and belongings how you want your property and belongings to be treated. And it's true, you know, if you want people to be kind to you, you be kind to them. Smile, ask if they're having a good day, genuinely ask how they are. Hold a door open for somebody. If you see someone drop something, go and help them pick it up. Compliment somebody. That is something that I really try to make sure that I do when I'm out and about. You know, if I'm at the supermarket and the lady's got lovely nails, I'll compliment her on them, or I'll ask them how their day's going, and oh, you know, I hope you have a lovely evening when you finish work, and just, you know, like, that is something that I really try to do. Or I'll tell someone that they've got a lovely smile, or that, you know, like whatever nice good thing I notice about someone, I always try to make sure that I say it, because you just never know how much a compliment or a friendly smile or a friendly comment can change someone's day. I truly believe that, and I know that from experience when I've been having days where I feel so low and I'm really struggling to get out of my own head, and it's taken a kind word or a kind comment from somebody, and it's just completely really helped me to then climb my way out of that bad space. You know, I just think kindness and respect and compassion, they are really important, and there's a lot of people out there that really practice that and are trying to make sure that it's known that it's important and it's needed. But I do think that the world as a whole, and just all of us as a whole, we can really try and make sure that we do better with that. None of us are perfect, and I'm not perfect. I know that. I will never ever claim to be perfect, and it is always a work in progress, but that is something that I will always continue to work towards, is trying to make sure that I'm kind and respectful to people, and that if I can improve someone's day by smiling or doing a kind gesture or a compliment, then I will really try and do that. But yeah, I keep going off this self-love and self-confidence talk, but I guess it all ties in together, doesn't it? But yeah, that's a daily practice that I'm trying to do, is say or think 3 things about myself that I believe are positive, that I love about myself. And for me, that is my ability to really try and see the good and the positive in everything. And I used to be really good at that, and I used to really do that all the time, and it has dwindled within the last maybe 2 years or so, but I've always still tried to hold on to that and make sure that I do that, and I'm trying even harder now to make sure that I still hold on to that quality about myself, because I never want to lose that, where I see good in people and good in things, because it's just important, isn't it? But yeah, my curly hair and my blue eyes. So there you have it, guys. They're my 3 things today. Another thing that I came across that I've been practicing and I've found really helpful actually is, they say to touch your body as well, like especially touching areas that you might not feel completely comfortable about yourself, or things that, you know, you're still trying to love and accept about yourself. And they really make it a practice for you to feel completely comfortable and at one with your body. And a way to do that, and I've found that it's been helping, is to just get comfortable touching your body and just resting your hands on your body, and just, you know, making it a practice to just lovingly touch your body and touch different areas of your body to really get comfortable with them, get comfortable with the shape of you, get comfortable. Like with my belly, I always call it my bottom tire. But I've been like, you know, like where I just rest my hand on it a lot, and then like I'll feel like the warmth of my skin, and then I'll feel that it's soft and comfortable, and I'll think, yeah, do you know what? It's not so bad at all. Yeah, I've got a few lumps and bumps, and I'm, you know, in a way, I'm curvy. I've always been curvy, and I think I will always have lumps and bumps. I don't think I'll ever just be, but, and sometimes I'm okay with that, sometimes I'm not, but overall, I'm really trying to work to where I get to the point that I'm more okay with it than not, because at the end of the day, variety is the spice of life, and we're all meant to be different. And I feel like I've always been a girl who's been on the bigger side, and actually, there are a lot of times I'll think, actually, my body shape looks quite nice. Like, I like the way my waist goes, or I like the way my hips, you know, look today, or something like that. And actually, it's okay to feel good about yourself, no matter what size or shape you are. Like, if you think you look good, like, own it and not feel bad or embarrassed about it. Like, I always seem to feel a little embarrassed if I feel like I look good, but actually, no, do you know what? I'm not going to be embarrassed like, if I think I look good, or my belly's looking good, or my hips, or like anything like that, I'm just going to own it and embrace it. And I am who I am, and my body is what it is. And at the end of the day, our bodies do incredible, amazing things. Like, I can walk, I can move, I can do my job at work, I can, you know, all the things that I do on a day-to-day basis, I do with my body. You know, I can enjoy the taste of things, I can enjoy the touch of things, like I can enjoy fresh air in nature, go using my legs, walking, like I can, you know, our body does incredible things. When we're ill, it knows what to do to make us better, and it fights off things, and it always has a way to combat problems. You know, it's very clever and it's very sophisticated, and actually we need to give our bodies a hell of a lot more respect, because they do a lot for us. And one thing I'm trying to, again, put into practice is trying to make sure I'm better about what I'll put into it. And just taking better care of my body and my mind overall. And it is a work in progress. It's not easy, and sometimes it's going better on certain days than other days, but I will always strive to work towards being better, with loving myself, being confident, having better self-esteem and better confidence in my decisions, and better confidence just in myself in general to do anything. And I know that everyone's on that path and on that journey in their own ways, and I just want to say that, you know, it's a very individual thing, and it's very specific to the person, but I do find it helps trying to widen your horizons to different people in different things, like reading different things, watching different things, having different things on your Instagram, like following different pages of people that are very open-minded, people that are very, you know, willing to accept a lot of different things and be open-minded and try new things, and just be very free, very loving, very kind and respectful towards nature, towards people. Yeah, it's definitely a journey. And after all that rambling, just before I leave you, I'm gonna put some of the serum on. I'm going to put the jasmine one on, just so hopefully it'll show you the shine and the dewiness, because it feels so nice when it's on. Like, straight away you just feel the difference, and it smells incredible. It really does smell incredible, and it just soaks into your skin dead easy. Like, dead easy. Oh gosh, can you hear the rain, guys, or can you see it on the window? We've been having quite a lot of heavy rain the past couple of days. I'm back in work on, today's Tuesday, and I'm back in work on Thursday. So when I'm walking the dogs for their toilet walks, I'm going to get absolutely drenched if it still stays. I don't know if it's coming across like that. It's a bit, can you, no, like there's like a dewy shine, like as it's soaking in, it just, I don't know if I can get it right. I don't know if you noticed as well, but all the plants bar my big succulent, because it's grown too big and too wide to go on my bookshelf or my fireplace or anything, but because it's getting to the time where we're having the radiators on, I've had to move them so that they don't dry out too quickly from the heat rising up from the radiator. But with the big succulent, I have had to keep it on the windowsill, because look how good she's growing. Look at that. but growing so tall and like gone like the width. So it's a bit too big to fit on my bookshelf and fireplace and things, and I've got quite a collection now, so that one is having to stay on my windowsill for now, but I will just make sure that I keep checking her more regularly and making sure that she's not drying out from when the radiator's on. But I keep having a rejig of like my ornaments and my plants and things, because sometimes it's nice just to do simple changes to make your room look and feel a bit different sometimes without having to spend lots of money and do like really big changes. So yeah, I've cleansed my face, let in that serum soak in, and then I will put my classic daily face and body moisturising fluid on. But yeah, as I say guys, this is a really impromptu video, and I'm sorry if it's been a bit messy and all over the place. I didn't want it to be artificial or too planned or anything like that. It just felt right for me to come on and talk to you today. As I say, I put my top on and I thought, oh, I feel like this is a good time to talk about this. But for anyone else out there who's really on a discovering journey about themselves of self-love and self-confidence, I really wish everybody the best of luck, and I hope that it goes well for everybody. And just don't be too hard on yourselves, and remember that there's good and bad days, and the bad times, the bad moments, the bad feelings, and the feeling downs and the negatives. As hard as they are when you're in them, trust me, I know, they never last, and you do feel better again. And that is something that I really, really remind myself of. When I'm feeling low, when my emotions feel so overwhelming to the point that I'll just randomly burst out crying, or I'll just really, really get in a funk and I really have to work hard to get out of it, they don't last. They don't last forever, and you do get back to the feeling good again and feeling better. And you know, life is a magical, wonderful thing. And I know sometimes at the moment I'm taking a break from the news. Every so often I will have to take a break from the news because it doesn't help with my mental health at all sometimes. And at the moment I am in a break from watching the news and things. But what I do try and make sure that I do is just remind myself and focus more on the magical things of life, like the really joyous, wonderful things of life. You know, things that it's just pure happiness and enjoyment. And nature and animals are truly two of those things. I remember seeing a quote on Instagram saying, "Earth is my church and nature is my religion." And amen to that. That for me, that is the case. Earth is my church and nature is my religion. I am not ashamed to say that I will hug a tree. I do. When I go on walks, I'll touch a tree, hug a tree, I'll feel the soil, I'll feel that, like, the tree, the leaves, the bark of the wood. Like, I'll really just stop to take in and look round and just really take it in. Like, when I go to the woods and things now, I won't just do the walk and not really take notice of it anymore. I will really try to embrace more in the nature and be more immersive of it. And it feels really, really nice. Like, it makes me feel more connected. And when I feel like I've lost who I am or I've lost my place in the world, doing things like that, like really just going into nature and listening to the sounds, seeing the sights of it, the colours, feeling the textures, just breathing it in and just being there in that moment, I find it really brings me back down to feeling reconnected again. So yeah, that is something that, again, on my journey, it's helping me. But yeah, so that there are a couple of things that I'm doing on a day-to-day basis to try and help improve my self-confidence about my body and my mind and just who I am overall, about really truly trying to love myself. And that is trying to give myself 3 compliments a day. It could be absolutely anything, guys. It can be anything, but I'm just trying to get into the practice of it and putting it into regular motion so that I feel a lot more comfortable with feeling good about myself rather than feeling negative about myself. Another thing is really trying to, you know, if I notice that I'm I'm talking negatively to myself, like my inner dialogue, if it's starting to go really negative to myself, really nasty, I will try and check myself and stop myself from doing that and be like, no, 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 don't talk to yourself like that. You wouldn't talk to who you were as a little girl like that. You wouldn't talk to your sister like that, your mum, your friends. There is no way I would talk to my friends the way I've spoken to myself. So that is something, again, where I'm really trying to make sure that I don't do that anymore. It's not necessary and it's not needed, and I'm doing a lot of harm to myself by doing that, and I don't need to do that. I need to internally, my internal dialogue needs to be good. It needs to be positive about myself, which is the daily compliments to yourself, getting more in the practice of having good the good thoughts about yourself, and touching my body more, touching my bingo wings, touching my bingo wings, touching my bottom tire, touching my big curvy thigh. I've got thick thighs, and yeah, they're thick thighs, they're there, and they're very strong, so they serve me well. But just touching my body and getting more comfortable with my shape, and just more accepting of myself, like just normalizing, even just touching myself in a kind way, then helps with me talking to myself in a kind way, which then is helping to overall improve my mindset of being kinder to myself. So I'm gonna end the video, guys, because I'm gonna be rambling on forever and ever here, and you know you don't want that. But as I say, I just wanted to pop on while I was getting ready and discuss a few things about self-confidence and self-love, and like trying to improve my self-esteem. I'm just putting the moisturiser on now. So yeah, while I had my lovely new jumper from Etsy, which, I've worn this and the other jumper. It was either in the last vlog or the vlog before where I showed you, but I got a t-shirt, an oversized t-shirt that said woman up, and this long sleeve jumper, and then another long sleeve jumper that says leggings, leaves and lattes please, which is, again, they're just so comfortable and so nice, like they're so warm and just, they just feel amazing. I'm actually gonna use that code return10 to go back and order myself another long sleeve top. I think I've got my eye on another one. I keep going back to the shop and looking, but I've not fully decided on it yet, so I'm gonna probably go back on today and see about maybe ordering another one, because they're just so nice, and for autumn and winter they're just perfect, even when you're just chilling around the house. On the other day, me and my mum went Sainsbury's, Lidl and B&M's, and I wore my leggings, leaves and latte please one. So comfy. So yeah, if any of you use Etsy or go on Etsy, it's MOM Made Designs store. And yeah, she does like long sleeve tops, t-shirts. I think she does children's clothes as well. She does t-shirts for mums, dog mums, mums with human children, and people like me that don't have animal children or human children yet. But yeah, so yeah. Self-confidence is the best outfit, guys. It really is. And as I say, when I read the books or follow the Instagram pages of women that have really truly gone on a journey to really be body positive and practice body positivity and mind positivity, and you know, you can just see it shine through them. It's, you know, it's just wonderful to see when people truly are at peace with themselves. And obviously no one's ever completely, like, we always have those thoughts, don't we, of things we want to change and things. I'm not saying that anyone's ever truly completely you know, but it's I think there's levels to it, isn't there? And I think I've really got myself in a really bad funk with it all, and I'm really trying to make conscious efforts to put in daily practices, just improving my knowledge about it, improving practices to get better with it. And yeah, I just wanted to share it with you guys and talk to you guys, whilst also bragging about the different Olay products because they're amazing. So if no one's used Olay products yet, go for it, guys, because thumbs up, 10 out of 10 for any Olay product. They're all amazing. I've not used all of them, but the ones I have used are amazing. So I'm going to dry my hair now because it's already drying, and I want to dry it with the hairdryer and get on with the rest of my day. But I hope, as I said, everyone's safe and well. Hope everyone's doing okay, and hope everyone's finding things to do, finding enjoyment and smiling. And yeah, speak to you all soon in another video soon, guys. Take care.